bitch. This guy's a non. You don't pose a threat like mannequins with firearms. This is battle rap, bitch. I'm disrespectful and everything. I'm a body you and put you in the same casket your nan was buried in.
Jokes over bars, but bars over jokes. I'll get the bar, but he choke when I par you on both. When the battles ain't about, I got the crowd laughing the most. It's about bars, projections, delivery, new power in the shows.
No, I'm just going to jump in it. I was going to introduce you before I slewed you, but I didn't. Not by choice, it's just I'm really having trouble considering what species Rick is, or if he's even British. I mean, is he even living? The only thing I know I can definitely be convinced with is you look like you've recently been convicted for repeatedly beating women. Either that or your little Nicky's Puerto Rican sibling with jaundice and greasy pigments and Macaulay Culkin pictures in your Hall of Secret Mirrors, which is a smokescreen to disguise your kiddie porn addiction. I mean, I feel like a teacher the way Ben has given me, the kid that literally puts the word kid in a term. Are you kidding me? So listen, Richard, if you think you're sicker with the similes, metaphors and lyric schemes more technical sufficiently, spit to beats rhythmically with precision and efficiency, expert delivery and textbook versatility, well, that may all be good and well, but fucking hell, that mirror seems to cast the picture differently. In other words, you're a shit MC. Your DNA is structured so specifically that you still have that mini-me of Mr. Bean swagger in your fitted jeans. You have a listening deficiency or rhythmic disability. You literally are a kid to me in terms of your ability. And not only am I better than you lyrically, but I'm also the funnier bastard. I could easily get a reaction from saying to me nasty like, bruv, your mother's a fat bitch. Not only does she just have a gravitational pull and an axis, but her stomach is that big, her food consumption on average is a fucking galaxy, a Milky Way and a cluster of planets. You fucking muppet looking tragic mustard sandwich loving faggot. I'm not saying don't do mom jokes, just come with other angles. But you're so dedicated to battling that it's tragic. You're sad, Rick. I bet you pay people to act as a crowd in a reenactment of battles before you have them just for the extra practice. You're really nervous, I can sense it. That whole shouting thing's just an act now. You don't even act bad, you just pretend to. In fact, I'm sure you were born in a test tube and forced into refuge the way it awkwardly takes you time to feel like the crowd accept you. And I bet it hurts when they turn and say you have an earthworm complexion and a dirty face for the low-grade hybrid glaze. Plus, when it comes to music, your preferred taste is absurdly strange. I mean, your favourite remix is early day Kurt Cobain versus Purple Rain. Purple Rain! Purple Rain! You fucking nerdy waste. I'm a beast, my verses hurt and ache. Words arranged to murder main, rearrange your vertebrae and slow the rate in which the flow of blood to your brain circulates. I'm here to exterminate, terminate, eat MCs, regurgitate the remains and then burn away. You versus Plain, a perfect case of verbal murder displayed in a disturbing way. End over body done, roll the credits as the curtains fade. You fucking dirty vermin face pervade snake.
Yo, plain and simple, you're gay and fickle. You've got the facial dimples of a shaven pit bull. I don't know why you want to try blazing Rick for, cause this whole battle's your blatant pitfall. I bet in school, his favourite lesson was PE cause he got to play with kids' balls. Yo, when you spit, it's all average flows. If this guy's rap was a hoe, I'd have trouble trying to sell it on a Hagley Road for a whack and go. You sound like you've adapted your flow to sound like Marilyn Monroe after she's done with copious amounts of coke and got strangled with a hose. Suffered with a mangled up throat. When I say he's whack, it hurts, and he finds it a touchy subject, like the Catholic Church. Your girl's a clapped out virgin that tried to sell her ass crack at cash converters. When I rap, I'll murk it. And I'll spit this shit, man, you'll get killed, bro. He's called Jamie because his wins are low. I spit better, I'm the rapping professor, I'm telekinetically better. I sever your spine and put it back together. And you murk me in a track, that's fucking sad, man. R.I.P. to Jamie's dad, fam. You know what I mean? That was kind of a low blow and that. But I keep spitting raps and I'm killing it vividly. And if he wants to know my nationality, my mum's from the Philippines. I'm on a killing spree. I'll put this bastard's head in a guillotine if he thinks that he's dissing me by inner speech. Yo. You're so whack at rapping, you thought there was a mathematics to battle rapping, you couldn't handle my caliber. This guy said in his last battle that someone had an intelligence barrier, but I keep spitting it, I'm better. Your mum is such a fatty slag, when she sits in a Cadillac, the fat bastard makes the chassis snap. This time...
You're a twat, bro. Yeah, my dad is dead, but at least I knew who my dad was. And yes again, I can feel a mismatch happening, because I'm battling you like a pacifist grappling with an angry fish. I'm a savage with a strategy. Plane's role is to take off and rain down with them hammer fists. I'm cracking knuckles. You look like Barry Chuckle's crackhead uncle. People, me Richard Talon, motherfucker looking like Frodo Baggins, tripping on acid after licking the belly of a Komodo dragon. You dumb bastard. This guy's standard and his rapping is less than quite average. In fact, Rick, I bet you my right hamstring I could beat you in sign language. Now, since you love using props, I think I have a prop. Hold up. Here's a bar of soap. Rub, go and have a wash. No. Listen, no. Go and have a wash and class this battle lost. You know it's hard to cope because Rick don't do jokes over bars, you do bars over soap. This man literally lives to battle while his kidneys and liver battle to live. Quick, answer me this, Rick. Why do you have the characteristics of a masochistic, crack-addicted, cannibalistic cancer victim? An animal skinning magic wizard whose magic trick is flashing kiddies with average lyrics and crappy gimmicks they actually think they have him winning. Well, they don't, Rickster, because you're perpetually shit. I hope eventually you quit, or your antidepressants are switched and you end up slinging a tendon in your wrist. See, I have a tendency to switch. I'll burn and douse your ass in a furnace made out of glass. I'll turn your house of flat into a mound of ash, then bogusly open a new account and backdate all the accounts all tapped.
Time!
This guy's fully whack, and he's spitting like he's been spitting for days. You shouldn't have bought that bar of soap. You should have got a razor because you need to shave. You're like a guy who hasn't eaten for days and got beat in a rave. He's kind of confused with his sexuality. And all of his rap battle disses are all about my nationality. You fucking twat. How you going to murk me? You come to a rap battle wearing a woolly hat. You get bullied fast. Your dad touched you in the ass. I'm spitting it better. I'm the rapping professor. I always murk tracks. And I didn't even write for this guy because I knew that he had no lines. Look. You're a perverted, you're the kind of guy that'll be lurking in the manor, working on his grammar and jerking on his wanger. Look. This guy's weak, bro. On his jumper it says no ego, or like no pedo. This guy spits with a weak flow. His nose is so big it's like a Concorde at the landing strip at Heathrow. And what I find really ironic is, you was the first ever battle rapper to get burnt by Nero. Yo, fuck it, man. Yo. Man, I don't even got it. Look, when I spit, I'm not afraid of the rest. Your girl sucked my dick so much, her nickname for me is a pain in the neck. Look, I don't strain on the set. Look, you're incredibly feeble. You got the physique of Jeremy Beadle after a heroin needle. And I get a crowd reaction because my lyrics hold more weight than American vehicles. Your girl's so ugly, she added an extra new sequel to Resident Evil for Down syndromes and degenerate people and excrement eaters. This guy will get a beating. This ain't a rap battle. I might just kick the guy in the nether region. Not really, but when I get my team in, you'll get an incredible beating. Your bars are more like this. You're an asthmatic, crack addict that grabbed the black ratchet and I clap it quick. You ain't rapping it. You look at it. Oh, this guy's retarded. You ain't even dropped. Oh, fuck it, bro. Fuck it.
Look, because you're like a disease. See, if this city's finest be Rick with a silent P, then I should leave. Prick. And you know you don't actually rap when you try to, bro. You just fucking shout insults in a whiny tone. You dodgy guy, you were not well. And as for hip-hop, well, you're less of a Rick Ross and more of a Rick Roswell. It's a peculiar looking specimen. I mean, are you supposed to beat me to my death? I'm not easily distressed. I don't see him as a threat. This is immediate success. See, the truth is, how could I ever lose this to a kid that finds devil music therapeutic? Yes, it's true, Rick. But you know what? How could I lose this to a kid that finds devil music therapeutic? You silly bastard. I've forgotten my bars, but I'm going to go back on a hot sec and remember them. Look, who finds devil music therapeutic. Yes, it's true, Rick. You see, you're about as much of a credible rapper as General Gaddafi was. And here's an irrelevant fact. I hear you have a girlfriend now, Rickanaya. Relax, I ain't gonna slay her. Congratulations. I hope I never have to meet her. Because your missus has one angry beaver. That bitch's fanny screams as it bleeds. In fact, it seems that section of her should be sectioned, but it hasn't been. And if you ask me, it's insanitary. Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Don't get mad at me. Keep composure, Rick. You know your shit. I mean, you ain't choked a bit. It's not hard. You ain't got bars. Half your lyrics don't rhyme and the other single syllable bullshit isn't on par. You weird bastard. Why are you even here rapping? Shouldn't you be out deer catching, a ritual deer stabbing? You fucking... I bet this guy fears the Bible like fucking... I bet this guy fears the Bible like Satan's fear Christianity. You fucking Satan-loving Mason. Confused or bemused by the vacant look on people's faces when you go in public places. You know, he actually believes that we live in the Illuminatrix. Let it go. I bet you believe you got the devil's soul embedded in your genetic code. You pathetic little joke. You could never give it loads. I can sum up your entire life in one memorable, fetching, unforgettable quote. Ketamine and coke. Because fact or fiction, you look like you've had a battle with addiction while battering your missus and bashing on your bishop. Forget a man's decision, I'm not asking for opinions. I know I'm better at rapping than Milhouse without his glasses from The Simpsons. You silly prick, I'm a lyricist. You're a little kid trapped in the body of an invalid. And you know that you're fluent sick. You sound like you've been having phone sex with homeless, tone-deaf kids. So give it up, mister. You could never harm me. This is the best of Ali against the Pepper Army. You fucking... Yo, this is the best of Ali against the Pepper Army. You fucking pocket-sized lurch-looking motherfucker. You need to drop the tough roughneck image. It's a shame there's woodworm in this picture frame, and plus the signature's in disarray. Picasso's name is spelt in vain. In other words, this kid's a fake. Hidden through smokes and mirrors. Your whole gimmick's just one big display. You act like you're all big and brave till ricochets leave Rick afraid. And I don't mean from clips or gauge, from just lyrics. Tongue twisters that give your lungs blisters and leave your rib cage twisted with 8 different ligaments sprained. And while you grimace in pain, I take the win home and blaze on my victory 8. Because even if I fuck up, and forget what I'm spitting, it's cool, I'm playing, no stress, I know I can wing it. And I say this and over till the fat lady sings, well, you better be prepared for a whole lot of singing. From your donut of a missus.
Time.
Yo, this faggot would get dropped like a leaf in autumn. You could say that I had a girlfriend and congratulations, a rap sensation, but you're a procrastinating masturbator. You ain't rapping greater. Say something about my girl like it's actually important, but I left that bitch when I forced her to get an abortion. See, when I spit shit, I'm old school like Adidas torsion. I murk off the set. You ain't fuck it. I'm dropping it better. This guy's so skinny that he can't even see his own reflection. Through the smoke and mirrors, this guy's lonely and timid, and he's only got lyrics about homeless lyrics. This guy's a dumb guy. Why you got me battling the white version of Bling Bling out of bum fights? Your Adam's apple makes you look like a massive spastic. You ain't got actual rapping. I'll flip this bastard backwards till he does acrobatics. Look, this guy's such a bastard, man. He went to the hospital and got a cancer scan, smoked a spliff of dirt weed and thought it was an Amsterdam. Look at his skinny jeans, the little fiend. This is the kind of guy who would rob a Berkeley's menthol Super King off his mom, go into the back garden and get a head rush from the nicotine. You little dweeb. You ginger bastard. You ain't into rapping. I'll finger your girlfriend and bend her over backwards. You know what I mean? And he always complains when he's dropping his verse. Your flow's dead like that stain on your shirt. Yo, fuck it, man. Fuck this, man.
Alright, people, make some noise for the first battle. Alright!